Hello everyone. In our previous video, we have discussed the essentials of check. Today, we will discuss some important terms which are used in check. Which are the important terms which are used in check? This is the point on which always a case study will be asked. They may give you a situation that such a check is drawn and the date written on this check is this, and the check is presented in the bank on this date. Whether the banker will honor the check. The first term is post-dated check. Now, what does it mean by post-dated check? A check which bears a date later than means after the date of issue is called as post-dated check. So, for example, the person is writing a check today, he is issuing a check today, but he has written a date after 1 month. That means it is a post-dated check. A check is issued by a person on 18th of October, but the date written on it is today's date, that is 18th of December. Such check cannot be honored by the banker before the due date. Such check is called as post-dated check. So the check is given on 18th of October. Date is written 18th of December. The person has to wait till 18th of December. After 18th of December only he can present that check for clearing. This is post-dated check. Second type of check is antedated check. Antedated check means a check which bears a date before the date of issue is called as antedated check. So for business purposes, it is necessary to give such kinds of checks, that is before the date of issue, they may write the date. Check is issued today, that is on 18th of December. But what date is written on the check? The date is written on, that is 18th of November. Such check is called as antedated check. So they may give you the situation that there is a check which is issued on this date and it bears a signature, it bears a date, this date. So which kind of check it is? So you have to guess this is antedated or post-dated, and on that basis you have to solve the case study. Next check is stale check. Now what does it mean by stale check? So usually check should be presented for payment within a reasonable time. What is a reasonable time? In India, as per the law, the reasonable time is 3 months. So from the date of issue, within the 3 months, the check should be presented for honoring. But if the check is presented after 3 months, then such check is called a stale check and the banker will not honor such check. For example, the check is issued on 1st of September 2020 and it is presented on 2nd of December 2020. Such check is called a stale check and banker will not honor that check. So already 3 months have passed from the date of issue which is mentioned on the check. Therefore, such check will not be honored. It has to be presented before 1st of December. If it is presented even one day after that particular date, after the 3 months, the check will not be honored by the banker. So this is a stale check. So these are the three terms which are used in the check, and on these three terms, always there will be a case study in your question paper. Now, we will start with types of checks. So this types of checks is also important, sometimes asked for 5 marks. So there are two types of checks. Which are the two types of checks? The first is open checks and crossed checks. Now what does it mean by open checks? Open checks are paid across the counter. Across the counter means the person who is carrying that check or who is in possession of that check, he goes to the bank, he gives that check in the bank and he will be paid as per the term or as per the amount mentioned in the check. That is the open checks. These checks are paid across the counter. There is a great risk involved in case of open checks. What risk? Because if open checks are stolen or lost, then the finder of the check can get it encashed. So open checks have a risk associated with it. If the person, anybody else, third person gets that check, he can go to the bank, get it encashed. So there is a risk involved in case of open checks. These are also known as bearer checks. In order to minimize such risks, a new method of crossing a check has been developed. So to minimize this risk, the method of crossing of check came into existence. Now that is crossed checks. What are the cross checks? Cross checks are not paid across the counter. So if you get the crossed check and you go to the bank and you want to get it encashed, it will not be encashed. Then it means that the check can only be deposited directly in a bank account and cannot be immediately cashed by the bank. You have to present the check in the bank, then the amount will be credited in your account, and after that then you can withdraw that cash. Immediately it will not be cashed. A cross check is any check that is crossed with two parallel lines either across the whole check or through top left hand corner of the check. So two parallel lines are crossed throughout the check or whole check, across the whole check, or in the top left hand corner of the check, that is crossed checks. Crossing may be handwritten, it may be done by hand, or it may be stamped. The purpose of crossing is to minimize the risk of loss if the check is lost or stolen. So the wrong person cannot get the payment of a crossed check. Methods of crossing. Now, which are the methods of crossing? There are two types of methods of crossing of a check. That is general crossing and special crossing. What is general crossing? General crossing means drawing two parallel transverse lines on the face of the check. Transverse means lines drawn in the crosswise direction. Those lines are called as transverse lines. So two parallel lines which are drawn in crosswise direction with or without mentioning some words in between those two lines. What is general crossing? General crossing means drawing two parallel transverse means lines in crosswise direction on the face of the check. Either you may write anything in between these two lines or you may not write. The words which are mentioned in between these two parallel lines are like that: not negotiable, and company, account pay. Such words can be mentioned in between these two lines. So general crossing, drawing two parallel transverse means crosswise directions, lines drawn in crosswise direction on the face of the value, on the face of the check, without or with mentioning some words in between these two lines. The lines may be drawn on the face of the check or at any place. Usually the lines are drawn at the left hand top corner of the check. The effect of general crossing is that the payment of the check will not be made at the counter and it can be collected only through banker. Terms which are used in cross check, that is in between two parallel lines. Which terms are used? So account pay. Account pay means the payment should be made through account only, that is through pay's account. Not negotiable. Not negotiable means non-transferable. So check should not be further transferred. So check is an instrument which is non-negotiable instrument. It cannot be further transferred. It can be presented by the person in whose name the check is drawn, and only he can get it. The amount will be credited in the account of that person only. So the check credited to the account holder, then the account holder withdraws the amount from the check. Now suppose one person does not have an account and he gets a check which is account pay check. Then what is the solution for that person? So he has to open an account and then the check will be deposited in the bank. It will be credited to his account and then he can withdraw the money. Now second type of crossing is special crossing. In special crossing, the name of the banker with or without some words in between is written on the check. Which are the words which are written in between? Not negotiable or account pay. Such a check is crossed specially to that banker. Means it is a check which is crossed by the banker to other bank. The effect of special crossing is that the check should be paid to a particular banker only. Not to the particular individual, but to the particular banker only. Name of the bank is written in between two lines along with some other words. Drawing two parallel lines is not necessary in case of special crossing. So without drawing two parallel lines also, name of the bank can be written to which bank the account check is drawn. Even drawing two parallel lines on the face of the check is in practice. So what terms are used in between these two parallel lines? Canara Bank or account payee only Canara Bank, not negotiable Canara Bank, not negotiable Canara Bank account payee. Such terms can be written in between two parallel lines, or only Canara Bank can be written in between two parallel lines. So this is about the types of checks. In next class, we will discuss who can cross a check. Thank you.